hitch, I think. But I'm here now. So I'm Louise. If you want to go ahead with any questions, I'm really sorry though. I'm a bit flustered now. Okay. So yeah, welcome to Body Coaches. I'm Louise Rogers. I'm IFBB Pro Figure. Yeah, what else can I tell you? Please go ahead and fire away. How do you make as lean as you? Hey, I'm not lean all the time, you know. I wish I could be, but sadly I can't. But you know, when is my next comp? I haven't actually planned one at the moment. I keep getting asked quite a lot, I must admit, but I haven't planned one yet, but probably soon, I guess. It's just picking the right show. Okay. Okay. If I wanted to go pro, is there a maximum age? I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if there's a minimum age, to be honest. Probably best directed to the IFBB, I guess. Don't know. Okay, what is my pre-contest diet like? Hardcore. Generally, I stick to, I guess, about 50% protein, maybe 35% carbs, and about 15% fat. I don't know. When I did the World Championships, I took the fat down to virtually very very low. To be honest, very low. But yeah, I tend to eat the same things quite a lot. I don't change things too much. What else? Yeah, I stick to. I could give you an idea of what I eat, but there's so many questions. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. Do I carb cycle? Occasionally. I like carb cycling. But please do you carb cycle? Please do. Okay. Sorry, there's so many questions coming up. It's quite bizarre keeping up with everyone. Okay. Please tell you what things I eat. Okay. Please tell us what things you eat. Okay, what things I eat. Okay, I eat a lot of chicken, a lot of turkey. I occasionally have steak, that sort of thing. Eat a lot of egg whites, salad, green veg, rice, sometimes sweet potato. Sometimes I have that. I tend to eat the same things. I'm very boring with food. Oh. I like Nando's though, and I like the odd Indian. But yeah, I tend to eat the same things. Very careful with my portions. I weigh all my food before, pre-contest. What else can I tell you? Are there any supplements that I swear by? A good protein supplement. I've used fat burners before, but to be fair, I guess I don't really use them for fat burning per se. Generally, when I'm that lean, I'm absolutely exhausted. So I'm using them to keep me awake, along with a lot of coffee, to be honest. Okay. How did I get involved in fitness? Probably, okay, how did I get involved in fitness? I was very competitive, probably with my sister, and I used to do athletics at quite a good level. I was particularly good at sprinting. I think I became a studio instructor and a personal trainer many years ago, and then from there I started working in bodybuilding type gym, which was totally hideous to me at the time. And I was linked up with a man that was training to do strongman competitions, and he showed me weight training, that sort of thing. And from there, I guess I started looking through Muscle and Fitness magazine and what have you. I was about 20 years old. I'm 29 now. And I saw pictures of Monica Brandt, and I thought, I want to look like her. And that was my goal, was to be an IFBB pro from probably about the age of 20. And that's when it was still fairly new, to be honest. Okay, what else? Do I have any sauces? Oh, tomato ketchup. Yeah. Okay, I have it on most things, to be fair. And I'll have that up until the show day. That's probably the only thing. I think everybody has something that they kind of depend on, and mine's probably ketchup, which is, I suppose that's a bit sad, yeah. Okay. I'll give you some of my jeans. I just work hard. I used to be very skinny, and I wouldn't really want to look like that again, to be honest. My favourite cheat meal. My sister is yelling Indian food. Probably, yeah. I like a nice curry, to be fair, or Nando's. Is it wrong that you've eaten Cadbury's buttons? No, I don't blame you. I'm totally jealous. Oh, wish I could. Oh dear. Okay. How often do I work out? What are you doing on your workout day? Okay. I train pretty much every day. Well, probably 6 days a week. I normally have a day off, but that's because I really enjoy being in the gym. It's my passion, it's my hobby, and if I don't go, I'll start to feel, I'll miss it. Or even if I don't go to the gym, I'll go out and go running or something with my sister. But yeah, at the moment, I've just been training to kind of lose muscle. The last couple of weeks, I've put a bit of weight back on, which was, I'm blaming somebody else for that. But no, I have been gradually getting smaller. I know at Body Power I was fairly, that's quite a bit smaller, but I don't want to go back real thin or anything like that. It's not for me. Okay. Do I have a boyfriend, and is he into bodybuilding? Interesting question. My ex-fiance was. Previous ones, not so much. Now, I would say the jury's out on that question. Sorry. Okay. Do I find it hard to maintain training and eating? That's a good question. I like eating healthy, so that's not really a problem. Sometimes I don't like to be unsociable, which I guess sometimes I'll feel like that, like I'll want to go out for meals and whatever, but I can't always do it. The training, I enjoy all the training. Sometimes I don't like constant cardio all the time. I find that quite seriously boring, to be honest. I like going out with my sister and we'll go running or power walking or something. But yeah, I don't like endless cardio. I mean, these girls that do 3 or 4 hours a day, I mean, that would kill me. Mentally, I wouldn't be able to take it. I would rather have a hardcore diet than loads of cardio. Okay, what else? Calories a day pre-contest. I suppose for for the World Championships I went down to about 1,500, but I normally start dieting on about 2,000 calories a day. Oh, Natalie, I know who you are. I'm starting my diet on Monday for the end of August. Yeah, I've got I have to do I have to do a shoot, and I've got a bit of TV stuff that I have to do. So, well, I'd lost quite a lot of weight, and then now the last 2 weeks, stress. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, one from Body Coaches. Yeah, what is the view of some of these girls who are almost never off diets? Yeah, I've seen there's quite a lot of research that that's been going on with this at the moment, actually, in terms of metabolic damage. Yeah, and you see girls that are like this, and it's quite difficult to achieve, not to almost win a competition if you're constantly trying to stay lean all year round, because you can never make any gains. Not really. You just stay lean, or you'd be absolutely exhausted, and it's the health effects are really quite damaging, and I've seen that in women, and I don't know. For me, it's always been about the competition. I'm not set on being ripped all year round. I'm just not. I just like to compete and try and do well if I can. Okay. Oh, I saw one from Sean. Have I had any major setbacks? Yes, I have. I probably would have competed already this year, but at the beginning of the year I was seriously ill. I was in hospital and I nearly died, so yeah, I was quite sick, and that gave me 3 months out. Probably that's the first break I've had in 10 years, so it upsets me. Okay. Maximum length of my weight training sessions. Maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't go much over that, to be honest. With my before, with my leg training, if I was competing, my leg training sessions were very short, because I was training them several times a week, and I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but to get my legs in the condition they were with at the World Championships, believe me, that took a lot of work for a girl that's really tall. Yeah, I kind of I really overworked them, but in small sessions. But I wouldn't probably go over an hour. I don't think your body would get much from that, to be honest. Oh, hello to the firefighters. Hey, keep up the good work. Okay. What else? Okay. How many sets and reps do I do averagely? I would say around 3 or 4 sets. If I compete, sometimes with my squats I went up to 6 or 7. But yeah, probably about 4 sets, depending where I am in my training, depending what my goal is. It could be anything from, if I was pyramid training, it would maybe 8, 10, 12 reps, that sort of thing. But I have been known for my legs to be doing things like 5 sets of 20, 5 sets of 30. Some of the girls that might be watching the chat might have trained with me, and they know how I train legs. A bit random, yeah. Okay. How many times do you train your calves a week? I don't really train my calves. Me and my sister have got very genetically crazy calves, so I don't really do a lot for them, to be honest. Otherwise, I think they'd be massive. Yeah. Okay. Do you drop set and superset? Yep. Yep. Sometimes. Do I do individual exercises or do you do circuits to prepare for your competitions? Mike, I do individual exercises. Yeah, I don't stick to all circuits. I mean, I think that you do have to train your muscles to, you've got to exhaust them. You've got to overload them, and I don't think you can do that with a circuit. Not really. No, it's not really for me. I've been doing a bit at the moment though, where I've been losing a bit of muscle and what have you, but just to break up the cardio, the monotony of it. Ooh. Okay. How much can I lift above my head? I don't know. I used to press a lot, but these days I haven't been pressing that much. I did try shoulder pressing the other day, and it was I couldn't. I don't think I could lift a person above my head. I think for shoulders the other day, I was struggling with 10k, which is hideous. Oh, it's embarrassing. Okay. Do you think that you may have the doing it train you for a few sessions? Yeah, maybe. Dorian's pretty hardcore trainer, so yeah, maybe I'll pay them a visit and see how that goes. Okay. What's your ab workout like? I don't do a lot for my abs. I have to be honest with you, because I train them a lot with a lot of the other exercises that I do. When I'm doing compound exercises and what have you, I don't feel the need to really do a lot for my abs. And genetically, I'm quite lucky with abs. It's probably the first thing that comes when I'm dieting down. But it's the first bit that gets fat as well, so hey, can't win. Okay. What time of the day do you train? I have to train after work, so I train about 5:30. When I compete, I found that particularly difficult, training later in the day, because I was absolutely trashed, to be fair. So sometimes I would get to the gym and I would just want to cry. But I would get on and do it because I'm like that. I always do what I'm going to say. I'll say what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. How many weeks do you diet for? Maybe World Championships I did 15. For the States I did about 12, I think. For the British I did 13. Yeah, it wouldn't be anything over 15 weeks. In 15 weeks that was quite intense for me, to be fair, to do that much. Somebody else wants to win, so you have to win. You have to want to win more, I think. So I always go into it. Yeah. Okay. Do I ever get moody when dieting? Yeah, but it's more exhaustion. I feel absolutely exhausted. So yeah, I suppose that does make you a bit moody. It makes you snap at people. I do remember some lad in the gym last year who kept making a train noise when he was training, and he kept going choo, 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 choo. And in the end I just said, if you don't stop, I will ban you, because I just that was terrible. I wouldn't normally say anything like that, but yeah, I think I was just very tired from my diet. Oh, the troll guy is gone. I was enjoying reading his comments. How much is my food bill week? Not that much, really. I don't eat so much now, so it's competition time. It can be expensive because you're constantly buying fresh meat all the time, because you're having fresh food, so that can get quite expensive. Do I eat any carbs when dieting? And what types, if you do? Yeah, I do have carbs when I diet, because I think if I didn't, I don't even think I'd function. I probably have. I would stick to rice or rice cakes, that sort of thing. Um, Maybe some sweet potato. I don't really have many others. That's about it. Creatine. Yeah, sometimes it gives me a bad stomach, but yeah. Okay. Do you make bodybuilding your life? Um, no, no, I don't, because if that's surely quite obsessional, I would have thought. I mean, I love training, but I'm not. I don't want to be super ripped all year round or anything like that. That's not me. So no, I have other parts to my life. I have my job and my family and my baby chihuahuas and man. Okay. How's the gluten-free diet going? Actually, it's been good. It's been really good, because I've had some. I suppose if people have seen maybe on Facebook and Twitter, I've had some digestion issues. So I've seen the doctor, and I'm trialing wheat and gluten-free, which is it's almost as hardcore as competition dieting. Okay. Do I do cardio every day, getting ready for a competition? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, do the Olympic girls take steroids? You probably have to ask them. um, how much over comp weight do you go? That's an interesting one, because when I was ill this year, that was pretty horrendous for me, because I couldn't train, I couldn't diet on the medication I was on. I was in a hospital bed. It was bad. I was just getting fat. That was bad. But yeah, I mean, normally I stick to around 10 stone. 10 stone, really. Um, when I competed in America, I was about 9'4". When I competed in the World Championships, I was 8 stone. I think I was about 8'12", 8'11", or something. So yeah, it's a bit over, but I don't want to be lean all year round. What was wrong with you? I had a massive systemic infection, and all my organs were failing. Do I believe in fad diets? Celebrities do. um, no, I've tried some before, many years ago. Um, I think back before. I mean, to be fair, before I started weight training properly and kind of knowing what I was doing, I guess, I would trial lots of things, and I did have one. I'll admit to this. One point, I think when I was about 22, I think I was trying to eat about 300 grams a day of protein. That was hideous. I was very sick. um, so I have tried lots of different things before. Like, there was a soup diet I tried once, and that just irritated me. Um, but yeah, I have tried some, but no, I don't believe in it, really. I don't tend to eat fruit, no. I have the odd bit um, now, but I don't tend to eat it when I compete, no. Cabbage diet, yeah, that's a good one. don't know what my infection was from actually. I left it such a long time to go to the doctor that by the time I went, I was basically critical. So they had to treat my symptoms, which was I went to hospital as emergency, and then I ended up staying in for a while. Someone asked if Someone asked, did they say about alcohol? It's very rare that I drink alcohol. Occasionally I do, and if I do, maybe I can have a couple, and then I can't handle it at all, to be honest. Mr. Colson will tell you. Yeah. Okay. What else? Sorry, I'm just reading what you're all writing. Often get grief from family and friends about eating clean, training, etc. Have you experienced this, and how do you deal with it? I have this kind of lifestyle for about 10 years. So my sister is very similar to me, and it's kind of how we are. I think most of my close friends they know what I'm like, and they know the restaurants that I like to go to. But that's not to say that I don't live my life like this 24/7, because I just don't think that that's I don't think that's particularly healthy to do that. So yeah, but sometimes if I'm with friends that don't really understand, they'll be like, "Oh, just a bit of cake, just a little bit of cake," and I'm like, "No, I won't do it." And they don't get it. If I have chocolate, yeah, I have a little bit of dark chocolate, but it's very rare that I have chocolate because it gives me migraines. Oh, that was a good one, Yubi. That made me chuckle. So much for broadband, eh? Anyway. Okay. So, I don't know where I was. I think I was, maybe I went off on a tangent. Okay, far away. Cake. I wasn't eating cake. I promise. Gosh. Okay. What have we got? No, body cake. It was body fat, wasn't it? Losing so much. I like body cake though. That was good. Uh, yeah, I felt quite bad actually when I'd lost that amount of body fat. To be honest, I was like, I think I was like a stick. But yeah, I don't think it's particularly good for you to maintain the level of leanness that I had there. But I didn't feel too bad when I was in the States, because I wasn't quite as lean. My favourite protein shake? I don't know. My favourite thing to do with a protein shake is to mix it up so it's like really, really thick though, because I get very bored of protein shakes. When you do cardio, what heart rate do you aim for? Okay. Now I do quite a lot of varied cardio, so I will do some high intensity work. Actually, no. I was just trying to think, really. Yeah, no, I'm a mesomorph. Oh, see you later, Mike. Oh, before I started training, I was still quite muscular, but I was really quite thin, to be honest. But even then, I think even when I was really thin, I still had shoulders. I've had shoulders since I was about 15. They're there, and I don't think they're going anywhere. my boobs done. Can't train. Oh, Lisa, is that you? I didn't know you just had that done. Definitely don't weight train. You don't want to do anything which is going to damage your scars at all. Hello. Don't do anything that's going to damage yourself. Don't do anything too bouncy. I would just continue eating quite. I would just continue eating quite clean. You could probably do some power walking, really. That's not really going to hurt you, but I wouldn't be doing anything, on a step or anything like that. Anything which is going to, give a bit of bounce. I don't want to demonstrate, but you know what I mean. Just go easy with these babies. Just stick to that, Lisa. Don't do anything else. Don't do anything else. Oh, that's ace. Yeah. How much do I charge for diets? Everything's on my website, actually. I do most of my work is online, but I do have some clients, but it's, a lot of my clients travel a long way, so I don't have a big capacity to take on a lot of clients. It's Louise-Rogers.co.uk, and there's a link to the bits and bobs that I do for people. No problems. Lisa, don't walk fast. You don't need to walk fast. You just, no bounce, okay? No bounce. And that'll be fine. So now I've gone off on a completely different tangent because of Lisa. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think that you should stop carbs, dear. Just go easy on them. I don't ever cut out food groups, I have to be honest with you. No problem. Do I have a training partner or a personal trainer myself? Actually, I was on the lookout for not really a trainer, because I don't need somebody too much to like motivate me to do anything, because I tend to, but I do like learning from people, and I benefit from having a coach in a way, because I like somebody to just look at me and tell me, okay, like I did for the World Championships, okay, your glutes are not good enough. You need to improve them, and I need somebody to keep a check on me, and that is something that really is important to me when I'm competing. And at the moment, I would probably look for somebody that could help me in that way, but I don't tend to have a trainer. Some people like that extra kind of motivation like that, but I don't need to see someone on a daily basis or anything like that. No, I'd rather look after my own clients. Okay. Early morning cardio. Okay, I do early morning cardio, and then I do a little bit of cardio after my weights as well. I tend to do 2 cardio sessions a day when I compete. Okay. Oh, I've just seen Sandra's question. Sandra, I really like that question, because the leaner I get, the more critical I get. And that is, when I went to the Worlds, I was absolutely, like, really, really lean, beyond lean, really. I got there, and I got, it was only when I went into the weigh-in room where I actually realised, oh my God, I thought, I've taken it a bit too far. But I just, it was a step to get a pro card. I was like, gotta win a pro card. But yeah, it was kind of, I couldn't quite see. I think I have to keep photos of what I look like, otherwise you will kind of, you do lose track of where you're at. And I think, it's important. Who do I admire in the fitness industry most? I'm a big fan of Jamie Eason. I think she is a fantastic woman. Having met her and spent a fair bit of time with her, she has had health problems herself. She's competed. She's an amazing businesswoman. She's knowledgeable and she's absolutely down to earth. No pretense, and I think she's fantastic. There are other women that I admire for their particular look, things like that. But I do think that Jamie is an amazing advocate for the sport. I'm trying to think who else. And bless her, Claire Taubman. She's dear to me. She did the Worlds with me, and we're quite close. And Kath Mullen, who's Miss Universe. I think she won. Did she win? She was in the universe, and she's amazing. She's an amazing woman. Okay. How do I break the monotony of a clean diet? Oh God. For the World Championship, I allowed myself 1 protein bar a week. Wow. I feel embarrassed to admit that, but I did. And that actually, I think, kept me a bit safe. But I had maybe the odd cheat meal. When I was competing in Texas, I had maybe a couple of cheat meals throughout the whole period of my diet. What is your choice for glutes? Oh, as in my choice exercise? Probably weighted walking lunges. I did, for the World Championships, I did weighted walking lunges, heavy as well. Heavy, several times a week for a year, to get them as they are. And I've actually been asked if they're fake, which irritated me, because I'm quite open, and that's really not. My glutes definitely not. So maybe heavy walking lunges. That's probably one of my favourite exercises. I do a lot of kickbacks and that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. Do I ever eat sugar-free jelly? Yes. That's kind of gets me through a little bit. Yeah. What do you think about the future of UK bodybuilding and fitness? It seems to have grown in the last couple of years. It is really nice to see that it's growing and that it's getting a bit more recognised. Because I must admit, I think it is an extremely hard sport. It's not heavily recognised, and I have tried to work a little bit within mainstream fitness industry, a little bit with what I've done on the Active channel, and I've written a few pieces before. I've tried to open up weight training and what have you to general women, because I think it's a great way to keep fit. But I hope that it does continue to grow.